what's up, y'all?
And you know, people that had them wrecks, God bless them to make it. Mom, something wrong with you. Still in the world right now, because God knows you gotta go. Literally.
I'm watching Bink So Famous, y'all. When I say I love him so much, that's my favorite content creator. I swear to God. So I came to give an update on my comprehensive exam.
Should we tell her? She done took the damn key. While you was doing the damn thing. What was that? Who was that, Ron? Who was that, Ron? Get out the car. Wait, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's going on? Get out the car. What's wrong? What's wrong?
So, alright, y'all. So, I found out about around 2 in the morning yesterday while working on my night shift on third shift. Something told me to check liberty.edu and see what was going on with the scores. They said you could have a score no later than Friday close of business, and I checked midnight hours, right? Well, I passed. So when I checked it, I saw a score of, boy, you should have saw me checking, like just slow clicking because I was nervous to see what it was going to say. But it said that I got 172 points out of 200. I was in my head like, that's passing, right? That should be passing. That sounds like it's pretty close to 200. It sounded like a 70 because you need a 70 to pass, but I suck at math. I hate math. And so I asked Google to do the math for me. And Google said that that's a B. That's better than I thought I was going to do. I'm not going to lie. And then just to be sure, because, my heart, my anxiety, I don't be believing everything I see. I overthink everything. I decided to actually check Liberty's guidelines on what the passing requirements are. And they said you need 140 points at the least, at the minimum. So I said, dang, I passed it. I'm one of those people, like, when I take tests, I'm the one who always got to take it twice to pass. Like, I passed it on the first go round, so that made me feel really good, yo. That made me feel so good. So, yeah, I'm happy to come back and report that I passed my exam. And I gave God so much praise when I found that out. Y'all should have saw me at work just sitting there with my hands to the ceiling. And I hope I didn't look too crazy on them cameras, but I know somebody was watching the camera like, what's wrong with her? I was just happy to see that, man. But yeah, so that's out the way. The comprehensive exam is done, and that's the midway point. Now it's just about finishing up my internship, and I'm trying to finish that strong because I've had a lot of, I ain't gonna say missed days, but I'm just grateful that I have an understanding field instructor, because she's the type where even if you miss days, you're still able to make up your hours from working from home. And she makes it doable that way, which is realistic because we have Google Docs that we use, and you can just log into Google Docs and get work done from your house, from the system. So I still been getting my hours in, but I also need a certain number of direct contact care hours, which means actual direct contact face-to-face with the client. And I got to get at least 100 of that out of the 400 hours that I need for this. Then the next thing is doing the second part of my internship once this one is over. This one's going to be over in December 12th or December 19th. December 19th. I started the 12th of September 12th, and it ends December 19th, I think. So, or September 19th and it ends December 12th. Whichever one, y'all get it. So, then it's going to be about finishing up the second part of my internship and trying to finish out next year strong, because next year, hopefully I can go ahead and not have to retake no classes or anything. The only amount of classes I've had to retake thus far was like 1 or 2. And that's only because I took them I enrolled in them too early. I should have enrolled in them later in the course, you know. They have a certain organization of the classes you take in a certain kind of order. So I've never failed anything, thank God, thus far. Please, Lord, moving forward, I'm not trying to fail no classes. I've gotten A's and B's. I've got a 3.78 GPA. If I can get it to 4.0, that's great. I'm sitting real pretty, and I just thank God for bearing with me thus far. Yeah. I'm sitting in this room, and I'm just looking at, I got nothing but boxes in here. I'm still packing stuff away. Everything is packed. All my clothes is already out the drawers and out the closet and everything. It's just about getting the last little bit of this straight. That bathroom's practically empty. Nothing in the cabinets in there, but it's about the last little scrag. You know how when you, I don't know, when you packing those last little scragglers, I'm just going to probably grab all that stuff up and just throw it away. Those last minute things. Everything got to be boxed up, and some stuff just ain't boxed. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do with it for moving time frame. But yeah, everything is just slowly but surely going how it needs to go. It's falling into place, and I'm just trying to make sure it stays that way. This comprehensive exam, ensuring that I passed it, was such a big point. It was such a big turning point because it could have been another stressor for me had to retake this test. But thank God he has moved that out of the way. So now it's about just finishing my internship and getting settled in this house of mine. So y'all just keep wishing me luck. And thank y'all for the ones who've stuck with me thus far. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later.